From Hollywood, it is Alumni Day on the Newlywed Game. The bright lights of the studio shine down on the stage where four familiar couples have gathered once again to test the strength of their marital knowledge. Here are today is Newlyweds, returning for a second chance at glory. Couple number 1 exchanged their vows 13 months ago, Dorleen and Kevin Garza. Couple number 2 tied the knot 12 months ago, Rory and Jeff Peters. Couple number 3 walked down the aisle 3 months ago, Jennifer and DJ Hoyt. And couple number 4 traded rings 3.5 months ago, Leela and Michael Whitlock. And now, here is the star of the Newlywed Game, Bob Eubanks. He walks onto the stage to the sound of thunderous applause. Thank you very much, he says with a warm smile. Hello everybody, welcome to Alumni Day on the Newlywed Game. Now, if you recognize our 4 couples, it is because they have all been on our show before. But they did not win. But we had such a great time with them, we decided to invite them back to try again. So, are you ready to play it again? The audience and the couples shout back a resounding yes. Good, well you know what is going to happen. I am going to ask the husband some questions. And in order to do that, we must ask the ladies to go off to our soundproof room. So, ladies, please. As the wives exit the stage, Bob turns his attention back to the 4 husbands. And while the ladies are leaving, I would like to remind our husbands, I will be asking you some 5-point questions. You will be answering these questions as you predict your wife will answer the same question. Now remember, if her answer matches your prediction, you get 5 points. The couple with the most points at the end of the show is going to win that fabulous second honeymoon that you did not win last time, but maybe you will this time. So anyway, welcome back, gentlemen. Here is your first question for 5 points. Gentlemen, in which of the following categories will your wife say the strangest story is lurking? How you got married, when you got married, where you got married, or why you got married? Michael, the husband of couple number 4, is the first to answer. When, he says. It is when you got married. Bob asks if there is a strange story there. Not really, but that is what I am thinking, Michael admits. Bob chuckles, noting that he is going to say that one anyway. DJ, from couple number 3, is next. Probably say how we got married, he replies. How you got married, Bob repeats. Yeah, just because my father did the ceremony, and not many people get the chance for their father to marry, DJ explains. Bob nods in approval, saying that is neat and wonderful. Jeff, from couple number 2, offers his thoughts. How we got married? I do not know. Well, that is what it was. Oh, I see. Our minister did not show up. So we had actually talked to another one a while before. He came. And the one that was supposed to come came later. Came later and wanted to get paid. Bob asks if they paid him both, and Jeff proudly says no, they did not. Attaboy, way to go, Bob cheers. Finally, Kevin from couple number 1 gives his answer. It has got to be when you get married because, he starts, but Bob corrects him, not me, when you got married. Yeah, because we argued about it, Kevin continues. Because she wanted it in the evening later. But we are Catholic, you have to wait a year. You have to go through all these things. And it was when you got married. When you got married, Bob confirms. The game moves forward to the next question. Gentlemen, how will your wife say you would complete this sentence? This is you talking. If our marriage were based on the military code of conduct, my wife would definitely be court-martialed for the way she does what? DJ answers quickly, the way she hides my stuff. Bob repeats for clarity, she would be court-martialed for the way she hides your stuff. Yeah, DJ confirms. Jeff is next, for the way she follows directions. She does not know north from south, east from west. She does not know anything about directions. Kevin, drawing on his own background, says, being a former Marine, I know she would be bad-mouthing whoever told her what to do. She would be court-martialed for bad attitude. For a bad attitude, Bob summarizes. Michael concludes the round, I would have to say cleaning. Where she cleans. She half cleans. Just half cleans. She will clean the kitchen, but she will not mop and sweep the floor. Bob laughs and suggests, I see, well, train her then. The third question of the first round delves into a more personal territory. Gentlemen, if a peeping Tom happened to catch your very first intimate encounter together, what will your wife say is the funniest thing he could have possibly shared with his peeping Tom buddies when they compared notes? Jeff recalls a clumsy moment. I guess how we got tangled up in the sheets. You got tangled up in the sheets, Bob asks. Yeah. I could not get to her because there was a sheet in between and we were having trouble. Bob asks if they got it solved, and Jeff confirms they did. Kevin looks nervous. Oh, boy, this one is going to get me in trouble if she does not get it right. Oh, I know. My ex walked in on us. Ex-girlfriend walked in on us. Bob is shocked. Your ex-girlfriend walked in on you on your first. She was not too happy about this, Kevin says. Bob asks who it was, and Kevin explains, my wife. Oh, how about your ex? Bob asks. She stormed out of there not realizing I had a new girlfriend. Bob asks if Kevin was thrilled, and Kevin admits he was flabbergasted and did not know what to do. Michael says, I would say the noise we were making. So it was the noise you were making, all right, Bob notes. DJ finishes the segment, I am probably sure that it was in a car. It was in a car, Bob asks. Were you too cheap to get a room? Gee whiz. We will be right back to reunite these newlyweds, and we are going to see how our husbands have predicted what the wives will say right after these messages. We will be right back. The show takes a brief commercial break, announcing a new word game coming to the network. It is a word game, new to Buzzer, that everyone will be talking about. Prince Charles. Prince Charles is right. We are going to say diamond. You are right. Yeah. Now, you can talk about, coming May 30th, right here on Buzzer. Let us talk. Don Knotts or Donald Duck. The theme music plays and Bob Eubanks returns to the screen. And welcome back to the Newlywed Game. It is Alumni Day in our show. All these couples have been here before. We thought we would bring them back, see if they cannot win this time. And gentlemen, we have recorded your predictions on cards. You now have them flat on your laps. Each time that your prediction matches your wife's answer, you get 5 points. The one couple with the most points at the end of the show is going to win a great second honeymoon. So it is nice to have the ladies back again. What nice familiar faces. The wives return to their husbands, and Bob begins the verification process. Ladies, in which of the following categories is the strangest story lurking? When you got married, where you got married, why you got married, or how you got married? Dolene, where is the strange story now? Why? Dolene answers. Why did you get married, Dolene? Bob asks. Because he makes good money, she jokes. Oh, Bob reacts. No, I am kidding. I am kidding, she quickly says. That is what he always says. I warned you. He tells everyone that. I was kidding. Bob checks the card. Okay, Kevin said it is when you got married. What is that? Dolene asks. Because you wanted it in the evening, Bob explains. I wanted it in September, during the day, Dolene clarifies. That is not strange. We are talking about marriage now. Is that strange? Bob asks. Oh, I think it is very strange, yes. Thank you, Bob. You are welcome. Thanks, Bob. Thanks, Bob. You are welcome. Rory is next. Yes, it is how we got married. How did you get married? Bob asks. Well, he always says that I forced him into it. Did you? Bob inquires. That I gave him an ultimatum. What was your ultimatum? Bob asks. Well, it has been 5 months, honey. Where are we going? Rory explains. Oh, I see. You were going to go like that. Heck, yeah, Bob says. So your answer is what? How? Rory confirms. Jeff predicted you would say it is how you got married. Yes, they get 5 points. Jennifer answers, how? How you got married, all right, Bob says. He predicted you would say it is how you got married. Sure, she says, and they gain 5 points. Layla, where is the strange story lurking? Is it when, where, why, or how you got married? Probably when, Because it took me 4 years, she says. Took you 4 years for what? Bob asks. To say yes. Or maybe he wanted to get married earlier? Bob asks. Or like, I do not know. It was like the first day we met, Layla says. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Really? Bob is skeptical. No, because he is an older man and he was ready for the kids and the marriage, Layla explains. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Excuse me. Right. I was naive and young. No. Yeah, right. Bob asks how old he is. He is like 58, Layla says. No, he is 31, Michael interrupts. He is 31. And do not knock 58, okay, Bob jokes. Sorry. Sorry. In fact, do not knock 59, either. Michael, what was your answer? When, Michael says. When you got married. Yes, that is right. Okay. Shut up, Bob says playfully. The next question involves the military court-martial. Ladies, how did your husband complete this sentence? This is him talking. If our marriage were based on the military code of conduct, my wife would definitely be court-martialed for the way she does what? You would be court-martialed, Rory, for the way you do what? The way I make him clean the house, Rory answers. The way you make him clean the house. Yeah. Good for you, Bob says. She said, no. He said no. It is the way you follow directions. You do not know north from south. How many times do I tell you? Bob says to Rory. You do not, I always get this wrong, Rory admits. Yeah. Rory, remind me again. Which way is north? Oh, Bob, Rory laughs. Which way was it? I forgot. She would have no clue, Jeff adds. Up there. Rory guesses. Yeah, that is it. North is up there, yeah, Bob says. That is right. Good for you. Jennifer, how about you? How I crack the whip at home. I am really strict. Are you? Bob asks. About what? Everything. You are strict. It is my way or no way. Your way or the highway is what you are saying, Bob notes. DJ said you would be court-martialed the way you hide his stuff all the time. I am not. I just hide money. That is my stuff, Jennifer clarifies. He is not mine. He is mine. Who is the boss? Bob asks. Me, Jennifer says. I let her be the boss, DJ says. Now, who is really the boss, DJ? Bob asks. She is the boss, DJ admits. That is what I thought. That is why I cannot find anything, Bob jokes. Layla, you would be court-martialed the way you do what? Take directions. I do not know where I am going, she says. Take directions, all right, Bob notes. He said you would be court-martialed the way you clean the house. Terrible, terrible. What? You half clean the house. Half clean. You do this, but you will not finish the other. All right, well, then you clean up, Bob suggests. I do clean up, Michael says. I will not clean up, Layla shoots back. Dolene, you would be court-martialed the way you do what? Try to cook, she says. Try to cook. He said you would be court-martialed the way you, try to cook. You cannot even cook, Bob asks. No. You have a bad attitude, Dolene, Bob reveals. I cannot believe he said that, Dolene says. You always tell me I am acting like I am back and still in the Marine Corps, Kevin tells her. Oh, my goodness. I do not have a bad attitude, Dolene says. Yeah, I know. You do not have any points, either. Like the first time. Like the first time. Yeah, this is a rerun, you guys, Bob jokes. Next question, ladies. Think about this one now. If a peeping Tom happened to catch your very first intimate encounter together, what is the funniest thing he could have possibly shared with his peeping Tom buddies when they compared notes? Jennifer thinks for a moment. The first, and intimate, you know, there are different levels. It was, I would say, our first intimate real kiss. My husband went to sing happy birthday to me, and he was so nervous that he happened to say somebody else's name during the happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday, dear Ruth, huh? Bob asks. Yeah. He happened to forget Jennifer and said somebody else. Clever. That DJ, he has really got it together. He is bitter now. All right, Bob notes. No, he said that your first intimate encounter was in the car. Intimate? Yeah. Intimate. That kiss was, come on, you are killing me, Jennifer says. That kiss was pretty intimate. I am dying over here. I am sorry. What I do not understand is why did you have your first intimate encounter in the car? We were pretty young and could not afford a room. Or not afford, but they would not allow us to get a room anyway. Gosh. Babe, Jennifer says. Layla, peeping Tom watches your first intimate encounter. What is the funniest story he is going to tell his other buddies? Probably how loud he is, she says. Really? Bob asks. No. Really, really loud. That is what he said, Bob confirms. It is the noise you made. How loud you